It's snowing! Woo! Good morning, guys. Oh my God, it is cold out here, but I'm glad I did the wipers and the headlights yesterday. Gonna go ahead and get some coffee, but figured I'd let you guys in on the snow. That's extremely annoying. I literally just started recording and the camera decided to turn off by itself. Hold on, I need to set up these time lapses.
Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the play.
It is so cold right now. Oh my God. So if you've ever lived with me, you know I love change. I change a lot. Like, I change weekly. The things that I do, I mean, there's things that are pretty consistent in my life, like music and design and all that stuff. But like my workflow and rooms and setups and desk, all that, it changes non-stop. Hold on. Woo! AC just set on. I'm not really sure if this is a path or not, but I think we're gonna look at it. Anyways, when I was young, look at this. To take or not to take? That is the question. I'll leave it for the day. And so, growing up with my foster parents, like, I was always changing around my room. Always just like, there was a lot of bumps, let's just say that. And they told me when I get older, woo, pricklies. When I get older, it's probably gonna be a problem. And they were right. Oh my God. All right, I think I'm gonna stop. Like, let's stop at this tree. Oh, Maya just followed me. Change can be a really great thing. It can get you out of like the mindset that you're in. You get inspiration. Like, I did that video, getting creative, and that has a lot to do with changing like your surroundings. But change can also be a really bad thing on either your motivation, your workflow, your relationships, things like that. Hey, Maya. Just from what I've experienced, several things where change has not been the greatest thing. When you're changing a lot, typically commitments that you make or things that you decide to do on a whim. Like, okay, I'm gonna call 5 clients every single day and follow up with them and figure out, you know, and pretty much just improve on that. That's great. Then you may change your plans and be like, you know what, I'm going to work out 3 times a week. And then you keep on adding more and more and more. And eventually, after like a week of doing things and changing up your schedule and changing up what you're wanting to do, commitments or things that you were supposed to be doing fall in between the cracks. Also, it's also can be really stressful on your partner or whoever you are doing business with or in a relationship with, especially if you're like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna put my office here. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, I'm talking from personal experience. And then you change it the next week. And then you change it the next week after that. And then you change it again. That can be pretty stressful. So just some instances where change can be a bitch. Change can be good though. It could change your perspective. It can make things just, I don't know. I find like I find like more than not, change is a good thing for me. Let me catch you up. So we're on episode 30 right now. And what have I learned? How have I improved from episode 1? Mainly, my workflow. Oh! This is not as easy as it looks. I've dramatically improved the amount of time. I've dramatically improved the amount of time that it takes for me to make these things, and also figured out a way to make them a lot more dynamic, tell my story better, and not focus so much on the tiny, minute details. I watched I've had to watch like 200 episodes on YouTube, like by Peter McKinnon and old Neistat, all those people that are teaching like how to really add more depth and detail to your films. And I personally got caught up on that. I got caught up on like making sure it's 4K and making sure you have this really nice drone shot and making sure I had this camera or this mic or whatever else, and that stopped me from actually creating videos. Like what I found, like when I first made like the first 2 or 3 videos, I would focus on trying to like put all these details, add all these, set up the studio just right with the lighting just right, and it really hindered my ability to make films, especially fast. I was also using Adobe Premiere Pro, and that is a bitch. Don't use Adobe Premiere Pro. There's a lot of creatives that do. If you want to save some time, use Final Cut Pro. It's so easy. It's so much easier. So like I'd find myself in Premiere Pro like waiting for my footage to import and waiting for my footage to like render for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and like that stops the creative process. And or if you're in Canada, process. And so that was another one that just stopped me. It was just the software I was using getting in the way. I also focused a lot on getting like that nice bokeh, like the blurred background kind of that you see right here. Like I focused so much on trying to achieve that in like an indoor setting instead of moving the camera and moving around and just getting out. This is natural. This happened by chance, and if it didn't happen, that's okay too. It didn't happen by chance in a sense that I don't know why it's happening, but I didn't plan to exactly be right at this spot, right at this time. But because I'm at this spot and the background is so far away, it naturally blurs. So what's to come for the next 10 episodes? Getting better at telling the story, getting better at editing, workflow, and just making it a little bit more nicer, making it creamier. Now that I've gotten through the story process, I've gotten through the most important part of the film and understanding how to do that back to back to back, now I can start improving the effects and improving what really doesn't matter, but makes for a better experience. All right, that's about it. I'm gonna get back in the house and call that a night. Subscribe for more adventure, like this video, you know, push the little bell button for notifications. Stop watching on Facebook if you are. Watch it on YouTube. Yes. All right. Catch you guys later. Peace.